Ah, yes, I was muted. Whoopsie daisy. Ah, dear. Ah, mistakes were made. Well, I just introduced all the players, so you can imagine me reading off their names as we went around. I'll do it again for posterity, why not? You can see how their builds are coming on as we do. So we've got Wavy Face from Icarus. You've got Mikey H and Hotnick and Feed, one or t'other on the north there. Meanwhile on the south, you've got Hotnick or Feed with Skywalker and Shubi. You've got Gregor's Hitterunk and Galaxy around the middle, along with Lord of Darkness and Falby, MF413, Space Pie, and Rothek One Love. There we go. Some T2 coming up already. Also, why is my social bar up? Yeah. Gosh. It's all falling apart, this game. Thanks, Quitch. Oh, man. Goodness me, what has this game come to? Storage spam over here from Space Pie. Not a bad approach, especially if he wants to go into orbit or rush up T2, but he's not rushing up T2. He's just aware that he likes to float and is wanting to prevent that. Either way, Skywalker down here, moving to the metal between his base and others. Always a good move. There's lots of metal in between the bases that can be contested for handsome rewards. It's all a matter of perspective. But either way, no T2 yet from Skywalker. This surprises me. Meanwhile, we have from Feed on the neighbouring. It is quite tricky on this map because you can have Hulkins and Shellers that fire over this, but it's a bit of a nuisance if you do. But if that's the case, there's only this short walk around the rocky outcroppings to your opponent's base if you feel you have been pressured into assault. We got air faber spam from MF413. Interesting decision, especially with T2 vehicles coming up. T2 bots, T2 vehicles, T2 bots, T2 bots, T2 vehicles completed by Gregors. Very nice indeed. Going to get up some T2 economy over here, no doubt. I'm surprised Gregors hasn't actually just been that little bit more aggressive and brazen with his fabricators. There's all of this metal over here that's free, all of this metal up here that's free. Whenever I play this, what I like to do, it makes a lot of noise, of course, but what I like to do is just send my fabricators to all of the nearby expansions and just get stuff up. Even if they get killed later on, it just helps me with my expansion. And that's exactly what's necessary in games like this. But, as I said, more planets spawn in at about 12 to 15 minute intervals, so players will need to bear that in mind. I'm not sure if they are aware. Either way, a few confrontations here between, I think that's Feed and Mikey. Mikey having to go on the defensive there, but he's only got bots to do it. Lots of vehicles coming in, transitioning to boom bots to be able to deal with that. Just trying to get up his T2 bots, and that should just get up in time for a slammer to pop out. The T2, not T2, sorry, the boom bots seem to be dealing with it quite well, regardless. Have we got any other brazen strategies coming out? Space Pie with the completed T2 vehicles now as well. Getting up the eco in his base and expanding quite nicely. Over in Lavender we've got Hitterunk. Only just starting that T2 bots a little bit late, but Galaxy is yet to make that T2 move. It's not great news for longevity in this game. You really want to be getting on that a lot earlier indeed. You want to be, especially in a free-for-all scenario, you really want to be starting your T2, even if it's just 1 or 2 fabbers, at about 3 to 5 minutes time, with an aim to complete it by 6 or 7, at the very latest. And considering we're now in sort of minute 8, and we haven't even begun it, for what? What are you doing, Lelelel? Nothing, it would seem. Wakey, wakey. Psh, 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 psh. Yeah. It's not responding. Okie doke. Well, it's just a free base to claim later on. All the more for the rest of us, as they always say. Lord of Darkness, though, lots of grenadiers there, boombots and docks as well. That's an interesting mix. No air, really, from players so far. We've got a little bit from Wavyface. I'm surprised if Skywalker hasn't got much. Oh, he hasn't got much air. Air can be really, really quite potent on this map, I've found in games of the past. So I'm very, very surprised that this is quite a sedate game as far as air expansion is concerned. Lots of air fabs, though, from MF4 and 3. Not entirely what you want, but still. Gregor's making a bit of noise here, pushing in against Shubi, perhaps a little early. Against the T2 vehicles there, realises, oh wait, he's got T2 vehicles, perhaps I need to now defend. Going up with a second T2 factory now too. Ah, and the pelters begin. Ah. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Spacepy is doing pretty well in this one, with these bits of expansion here. Just trying to keep Hitterunk on the containment. Hitterunk only just getting up his T2 bots, so with sniper bots or blue hawks, that should clear this out quite nicely. An assault coming in from MF413 on a Watek 1 Love. Watek 1 Love? I don't know. Either way, assault coming in. Levelers in that mix and a few skitters, not skitters, spinners. It's not as if they're really needed because there aren't any bumblebees there. Levelers uber cannoned, but that's not quite enough as he is picked off there. We are playing with bounty, by the way, so MF413 now has an economic multiplier. That should incentivize players to do a little bit of attacking. Oh ho. Not something you always get in PA. Bounty mode is notoriously underplayed, I feel. Skywalker there. We go with a mixed force. Mixed force of vehicles and bots. A little bit of air scouting. Should defend there. The spinners will deal with those bumblebees quite nicely, but this air is not altogether obsolete. It can still provide vision if there are shellers in the base. There are not. Lelelelelel. Who got the economic multiplier from that? Lord of Darkness. Lord of Darkness moves in and kills off Lelelel, the sleeping treasure trove. To the victor, the spoils. A bit of confrontation still happening here. Mikey doing a very good job with those boombots at defending. He needs to get up his T2 factory. What happened to it there? Looks like a whole bunch of levelers have managed to push in and really left his base on a bit of a bare bones stretch here. They have got the catapults firing over the ridge, but they haven't managed to find the commander. Should really be defending against these levelers because that's what's necessary right now. Mikey's having to run away completely here. And Feed is not wasting any time with a follow-up assault. But what's this? Hitterunk making a bit of noise on the southern approach. Rather curious. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Mikey. Gregor's is just to his south, pushing up as well, preventing his expansion down there. What fighting is happening here? Lots and lots of shellers coming out between Gregor's and Shubi. Shubi yet to really invest in that artillery. But Skywalker, I feel, is perhaps biding his time. Boombots! It's a boombot snipe! What's happening here? Are they going to find that comm? I don't think they are. Yes, they are. Are they? No, they're not. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Are they going to get the kill? They are not. But it is incredibly close there on Hotneck. He is on a slither of health, 14%. Oh dear, and what's this? 2 other armies are pushing in. I think Skywalker just gave the bounty to either Space Pie or Shubi. That's not good news. He's got to get over there fast to deal with that commander and take that bounty away from Space Pie and Shubi. It's a race to the com. It's a real race to the com. Can he do it? He does. Bounty to Skywalker. And there we go. Question is, though, it's not just the bounty, it's the base you can move into. And Space Pie retreats. As does Shubi. Skywalker can move in now and claim that base for his own. He has to defend against Falby on the north, though, with a sizable force there, and building an Ares too. That's an interesting decision, most certainly. And up here in Lord of Darkness, getting lots and lots of T2 and T1 founders. What is he planning? What is he planning? Is he planning to move to the planet the moment it spawns? As it should do any minute now. And there we will find... Wait, bounty didn't go to Skywalker? What? Shubi nabbed that kill? No way. No way. Blimey. Well then. He's not going to be happy about that. Oh, that would have been a stray leveler shot, but Skywalker can always go and kill off Shubi with these boom bots, just stream them around. Get a bit of air scouting going on that. How's Mikey handling being attacked? Oh, he's not really anymore. That's good news for him. He'll be happy about that. Though Feed feeling just a little bit contained now all of a sudden. Looks like he had a counterattack by either Mikey or Hitterunk. Not a lot left in that base. Ares continues to grow. What's going on here for Lord of Darkness? What are his plans, I wonder? Well, he's pushed out here with Grenadiers against Falby. So I have a feeling he's made a bit of an enemy here today. Falby, of course, with the army there. Let's go into the army tab and just see who's got the strongest here. So Icarus Wavy Face, followed by Mikey, of all people, and then Skywalker Space Pie. That's an interesting power balance there, or lack thereof. Dispersion, I think, is the word I was looking for. Space Pie pushing in with a leveler and a vanguard there. There is a commander left, but he should be able to vanguard that quite nicely. Vanguard, Uber Cannon that quite nicely, and there's also the point defense there. Ah! Feed is getting off planet. There's an Astraeus, and the new planet has arrived. Shall we go and have a look at it? Oh! He thought he'd picked up his comm, but perhaps not. Ah, yes he did. There he goes. Whee! And away. Ah! We also have Shubi racing for it, and Skywalker, who's currently winning the race to off-world. This little outlying planet here hasn't got a huge amount of metal on it, but it is potentially a place where you can smash. There's only 3 honeys required. Does require good control of the main planet to get up those Halleys, though. Should be noted. I feel we could probably have this now. There we go. Back over to there. Skywalker is up. As is Shuby. Units will be coming through shortly, I no doubt. Wavy Face attacks Mikey with a little luster in the air. The Ares is yet to be completed down there. Skywalker pushing in against Falby, though. It's time to make those plays. You really need that bounty to be able to reliably put up that Halley if you really want the smash on that second base. It just gives you that little boost in eco that really might tip the scales. Well, it has to be said that Heterunk is making nice headway there, got a lot of storage. Playing for the main planet rather than for the outlying off-world world. You need to get that commander... Uh-oh. Sorry. Boombots ho! Skywalker! Is that Astraeus going to pick up that comm? No, he ain't. And that is brutal. Feed is gone. Skywalker claims a bounty at last. Having had it stolen from him before, he now has what he needs. But does he, though? It's still behind the other players. 185 compared to, let's say, Mikey up there with 408 with hideous float going on. But still. And what happened to Shuby's teleporter? Where did it go? He did have one. Shuby, where'd your teleporter go, my friend? Did it get killed before it was completed? I think it might have been. Either way, Space Pie against Hitterunk. A few vanguards at the front of this force here. Going the wrong way if they're trying to find the commander. Oh. Well, Space Pie manages to kill MF4 and 3. Gets a bit of bounty for himself. Gregor's in with an Ares now, though, against Shuby. Shuby's commander is there trying to get off world. He's only going to go and meet a lot of boombot risk over on off world. Gregor's. Ah, good. Cancel that teleporter. I've seen games where Gregor's will happily follow you through the teleporter if you don't power it down, so... Because you can use enemy teleporters, you just have to make sure that your units are not shooting at it and actually go to assist it instead. And they will wander through behind whatever ran away. But the base is gone, but the commander now... Ooh, Skywalker and Shuby's commanders are both over on off-world world. Skywalker claims another bounty. Hitterunk gone. Skywalker at 1.2 eco bonus now. That is significant. Skywalker... Not Skywalker, sorry. Space Pie. Up to 380 at times. He can now go and claim these spare bases. And that will really propel him forward. But he's got to be careful of this army from Gregor's, though. This is quite a powerful thing on the battlefield right now. There's a lot of T2 in there. There's a lot of Shellers. And there's an Ares. All Gregor's needs is the vision. And this Ares will just shred because it's got defense up the yin-yang. Space Pie's commander's got to be careful there as well. Skywalker's got to be careful, though. Falby, as a base, is going to die, but how is he going to survive on off-world? Better than he would if an Ares was on his doorstep, that's for sure. But, Mikey here, managing to rebuild really quite well after perhaps a shaky start in this game. The turtle that is Lord of Darkness. Look at that. What's this going to do? And there's an Atlas coming up. What are you doing, Lord of Darkness? Are you going to go and stomp all over Falby's face? I'm not so convinced. I mean, it's possible. And there's Zeus coming up from Gregor's too. We've got the T2 Air there as well. Lots and lots of Phoenix. And Galaxy. Isn't too long for the world. Gosh, we've got a three-way standoff here. Mikey needs to be very, very careful. What's that? Oops. Misclick, perhaps. Boombot's just streaming to this vehicle offensive, but the Shellers are going to be able to pick it off really quite nicely. But he's got to be careful of Lord of Darkness on the south. That could push in at any moment with all of these horrible-looking slammers, docks, and boombots and grenadiers. It'd be even worse if he gets up some Hulkins up there, but fortunately he has yet to do that. And there's the Zeus. Ready by Gregors. Titans ahoy. Mikey making a bit of noise with these boombots running around. Oh, Lord of Darkness almost finishes his Atlas Titan. That Falby notices way too fast. But the Force moves through the base, weaving around plentiful anti-air emplacements to try and attack this. Galaxy's not happy. Who's he getting attacked by? Gregors. Oh, it's a race. Mikey could claim the bounty here. It's unlikely. It's possible, but it's unlikely. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a Gregors claim. Galaxy DCs. He thinks he's had it. Pause the game, sad. Well, the race condition is still there. The assault on this side, though, against the Titans. The boombots round the side. They should do really well against all of these grenadiers. Oh, it's too many Shellers for this with the area effect. Those grenadiers just fall spectacularly to that. Gosh, Gregors has quite a sizable army now. Let's have a look at that. 375, and a bunch of that is T2 and Titan. That's fantastic for him. He'll be happy with that. Mikey catching up as well. A lot of that is docks, though, so I can't give too much weight to that figure. Where's that then? I have a feeling that would be this one here. Commander in the sights of the Ares. And Lord of Darkness has nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. As Falby pushes in. With boombots killing off the anti-air despite not really attacking with air. So using boombots for not fantastic purposes there, but killing off the P-gens, always nice. Oh! Mikey! Oh dear, Mikey! Have you got any anti-air, my friend? I don't think you do. There's a Zeus on your face. Oh dear, Galaxy's gone to Gregors. No, he didn't. Who got that claim? Did Mikey get that claim? I don't know, but Mikey's gone regardless. Gregors takes that one. Oh yes, it went to Mikey. Look, Mikey finished him off only to die immediately thereafter. Got to be careful of that. Zeus floating around. Looks like it died though. Lord of Darkness running to the now empty base. That's sneaky. That is very sneaky because Falby's not quite going to know where he's gone, and it gives him a chance to rebuild. Space Pie pushing in against Falby on the south now, though. Falby got to reroute all of his units down here. He's got plenty of boombots to be able to deal with this, though, so I'm not too worried. Let's have a look at what's going on Off-World briefly. You can see that attack in picture as it unfolds. In fact, you know what? Let's do that afterwards. Off-World looks pretty sedate. Boombot's waiting on the side here. And in they come, swarming. There's nothing these vehicles can really do about that. Space Pie, you're supposed to support your dudes with docks. That's how you do it. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Gregors moves a small platoon of units up here just to make sure that no one moves in, or at least so that he knows when they do. And that's where Lord of Darkness is trying to find refuge, in amongst the wreckage. Oh no, he's not going to be happy about that. The Shellers are going to finish him off unless he goes in directly to confront them with his commander. He should do just that, and he is. Will he manage it? He's got to get round the spinners and the wreckage and fire off an Uber cannon. In comes a bumblebee, it's trying! Oh, who got it? Lord of Darkness was annihilated. And it goes to Icarus! Icarus stole the bounty from Gregors. Ha ha ha! Oh my word, Icarus, what? Gregors isn't happy about that. Icarus Wavy Face, I think, just made an enemy of Gregors. Ah. Either way, we now have a new planet in the system. Off-World World. It's a lava planet here. Again, similar metal to Off-World. Who's coming to it? Looks like Shubi. And Skywalker's commanders and Shubi's are sat here. Shubi needs to get off here. And Skywalker needs to see this attempt at escape and try and block it, because there's a teleporter right there. All he needs to do is build, I don't know, a catapult or something here. And he'll have the opportunity. Skywalker lifts up his cot. No, what? What's he popped in that Astraeus? Or did he not? He didn't. He didn't pop anything in it. And Shubi's commanders arrived on the lava planet. It's too late for Skywalker to chase him down. Falby up with the nuke now. Gregors and Wavy Face are probably going to be the next ones to show down here. Gregors though, let's have a look at this base expansion. He's finally moving into the empty bases. A bit late off the mark there, and Space Pie really should have done so as well. But of course, moving into those places leaves you a little bit exposed at times, and Space Pie's commander down here, very, very exposed indeed. How did he get there? Did he run from an assault from Gregors, perhaps? I'm not entirely convinced, but he's managing to defend against him now. Is the game always laggy on this stream? Doesn't seem laggy to me. Well, Space Pie's command has been found by Falby. Building kernels now as well. That's an interesting change of tack. It's kind of laggy on the stream, but not that laggy. I've got the stream open in a separate window, and it doesn't look too bad. From what I can see, it looks fairly smooth. I don't know if it... Probably the FPS lag. I can always close them off. But, just gonna have a quick look over what Shubi's doing. Getting up the storage. Is he going to plan on smashing? I don't know. Skywalker has a teleporter up as well now. You'd have thought Shubi might have built a air factory to deal with this, but he has not yet. He's got plenty of metal to be able to build his base on this planet. And Skywalker should really have moved some units through it by now. Leaving Shubi's units there, ready and eager to do whatever. Could go in and reclaim that, starting with the teleporter, of course. That's a lot of metal he can have. Ah! There go the fabbers. Straight in. What we're going to do, though, I think a fight is about to happen. Perhaps even a three-way fight. I don't know. Let's have a gander over to see if there's a bigger one happening. So Space Pie against Gregor's down here. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have this potential three-way. Oh my. There's all sorts of fighting going on here. I'm gonna... This one's potentially dubious. With Wavy Face against Falby. Falby has his nuke ready though. Will he fire it on Wavy Face? Followed with some bombers. He doesn't have the bombers, but he's got the boombots. He's got the colonels to defend against this, so he shouldn't be too worried. How's he going to use his nuke there for? Boombots coming in from the flank, exploiting the rear view of those tanks. Gregor's coming in from the south now. But who's going to nuke who? Gregor's has the anti-nukes. Gregor's in the strongest position by far in this game. Skywalker and Shubi just a little bit slow off the mark there. Let's, where did my mouse go? There we go. We can watch Gregor's push in against that, while Gregor's pushes into Space Pie's base up here. Too many docks. Oh, what was that? Was that an Ares by Wavy Face? That was an Ares by Wavy Face. Gregor's repelled. And that's a Zeus by Gregor's, who most certainly has air dominance at this stage. Space Pie into the orbital though. SXX on their way. You need some umbrellas, I think. Gregor's has a few. Space Pie trying to get up a Zeus now as well. He just needs to keep his commander safe. I wonder if that's going to happen. Gregor's ready to push into Falby though. Zeus going in as the Vanguard, closing the gap. With the Phoenix ready to assist, and the nuke. Whoa! He baited that defensive nuke, and actually that nuke killed off more of his own units than anything else. Oh my goodness, what a bait! Oh my good lord. Oh my word, Falby. That was a mistake and a half. The Zeus is gone though, but it kills everything underneath it. What really are Falby's options right now? He's gone from having a really strong position and a strong army to being one of the smaller people on this map, and that is because Gregor's has just been so unrelenting in this expansion. Look at that, and all of that's T2 as well. 1.5k metal. Another Zeus located. Unit cannons going up from Wavy Face. SXX coming out from Space Pie. Lots of SXX now. Let's have a look over on off-world world for a moment. Oops. That was supposed to go to there. There we go. Lots and lots of fabricators here from Skywalker. What's his plan? Is he going to smash? Or is he... He is! He's going to smash! What is his plan post-smash? He can go to off-world world, which is where Shubi is dormant. I mean, they're both PXS, so maybe they're just thinking, okay, well, one of us can just take the rap for this. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got two sets of Halleys going up. Who's going to smash who? That's going to be an interesting Mexican standoff. Well, I think the fact that all the Halleys are coming up should draw the attention from the players on Marshall's Muse, because they're a bigger fish to fry right now. You've let these guys build plenty of storage, plenty of economy on the other planets, and you haven't contested them because you've been fighting amongst yourselves. You think your petty war means anything? So after all, the ultimate winner is not that of the battle, but of the war. And Foulboy's gone. Who got the bonus from that? Looks like either Gregor's or Space Pie. I think it was probably Gregor's. I wasn't watching. You'll be able to see it, I'm sure, as part of the VOD. But 3 Halleys almost complete now for Skywalker. What are his plans? Is he going to smash off World or Marshall's Muse? I think he's going to smash Marshall's Muse and then move on to Off-World World with all of his fabricators and units. In fact, he's going to do the... Oh, it's coming to Marshall's Muse. Round we come. Welp, says Space Pie. Yep, you missed an opportunity there. Got to get off planet quick. Got to get off planet quick. You got a lot of orbital there. You can still win. You've got all the SXX. You just need to go to the other one. Kill off Shubi, but there's a lot of umbrellas over there. It's not looking good for you. You've really mistimed this one, my friend. And that is your punishment. Gregor's too. They are all gone. Kaboom. Now, we have the interesting situation of Skywalker and Shubi. Skywalker just got a whole bunch of bounty from that. Ah, Shubi's Ragnaroking. He's like, nope, none of this nonsense. Shubi's going down, and if he Ragnaroks this, I'm going to give him the victory because... Oh, what are these fabbers doing from Sky? What is this turning? Oh, the booms! Oh, the booms! All of the booms. Oh my goodness. He's building a teleporter there so that they don't have to waste time moving around. Oh, there's not much time left in that Ragnarok. You got to get building some defences, Shubi. What are you doing? He's reclaiming a Halley there to fund his Ragnarok. But where are the boombots? Here come the Fabbers just rolling through the base. There's no defense there. He knows it. He's got to get that Ragnarok up and he's got to defend it, but he's not aware of these booms. He is now. He's got to be scared of that. Oh, he's not. Skywalker's just happy. He's happy to go out with the Ragnarok. Is he? I don't know. He's just playing footsie with this commander. Oh my. Well, the Ragnarok's up and ready. Oh, Skywalker, you devil. Stop teasing the poor commander. Oh man. I wonder if he's going to kill the commander just as the Ragnarok pellet drops so that the planet blows up anyway. Oh, no! He killed all his booms, explosions, and smoky... Wait, hold on. It's a commander duet. What's their health like? Oh, plenty. Meanwhile, there's a Ragnarok on this side. I don't think your small commander duel really means anything. Wait, there's no way he's going to reclaim that, is it? Oh, he is! Well. Down we go. And, I'm not entirely convinced you've got anything left. Kaboom! Well. That's one way to end a free-for-all. I have no words for that. That's really quite bizarre. Who does the game say won? Oh, game summary draw. Well, GG to that.